guys, and welcome to a yoga practice from your house. So you don't need anything at all. If you have a mat, great, put out a mat. If you have a blanket, that would be great as well. I am using a towel. So I took a towel and folded it in half. We'll use that for kneeling because I have wood floors. I have some helper props here today, my cat Max and some others demonstrating the beautiful down dog. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start today in all fours with the wrist underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Find a neutral spine, neither sagging nor super arched. We'll get there in a few minutes. With the neutral spine, from here take a beautiful deep breath in, lengthening through the spine. On an exhalation, coming into a cat, arching towards the ceiling. Staying here for a few breaths. On your next in-breath, we'll pull forward, bringing the chest forward, the sit bones towards the back. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Next exhale, we'll come through cat posture, pressing away from the floor, arching through the spine, gazing at the navel. Continuing to breathe in this posture. Next in-breath, we'll pull forward, chest coming forward, sit bones towards the back. Next exhale, coming into cat. We'll move now, one breath per movement. Inhale, forward to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale forward to cow. Then exhale to a neutral position, neither cat nor cow, pressing the floor away. From here, we're going to take the right leg back, right toes on the ground, right heel pressing away. Feeling the stretch go beautifully all the way down your calf muscle. Now, if you'd like to add on from here, we'll slowly float the right leg up to about hip height, ensuring that the abdominals stay engaged. We're not collapsing through the shoulders. Your next breath, place the right knee back down next to the left, exhaling into cat pose, inhaling forward to cow, exhaling to a neutral position. Take a deep breath in to lengthen the spine, and on an exhale, left leg will come straight back, left toes on the ground, left heel pressing away. So feeling as the left heel presses away, the stretch come all the way up the calf muscle. And if you'd like to add on, we'll lift the left leg up to approximately hip height. Again, ensuring we're not collapsing in the shoulders or in the abdominals. And placing the left knee onto the floor. Exhaling into cat. Inhaling forward to cow. Exhaling to a neutral spine. Right leg comes back once again. Right toes on the ground. Right heel pressing away. Abdominal engaged. If you'd like to add on, right leg will come up to approximately hip height. If you'd like to add on more, left arm will extend forward, sunbird. Reaching for opposite ends of the room, fingertips pulling towards one direction, heel pulling towards the other. One more breath in. On an exhale, hand and knee back down to the mat. Coming into cat. When you're ready for the inhale, pull forward to cow. On an exhale, we'll find that neutral spine and extend the left leg back, left toes on the ground, left heel pressing away. If you'd like to add on, we'll bring the left leg up to approximately hip height. If you want to add on more, right fingertips will come forward. Notice that the neck stays aligned with the spine, so we're neither gazing down nor up. Left heel pushes away, right fingertips pull forward. Continuing to breathe. On an exhale, hand and knee back down to the mat, coming into cat. Inhale, forward to cow. Next exhale, we'll come through cat, bring the seat to the heels, coming back to child's pose. Forehead comes to the ground. From child's pose on an inhalation, we'll come up through cat into our natural neutral spine. From here, we'll take the left leg back, first left toes onto the ground. From here, bring the instep of the left foot to the mat. Kickstand the right leg out to the right. Take a deep breath in and extend the left arm up towards the ceiling, opening the chest, proud and tall. Feeling the left hand float towards the ceiling, gaze is wherever is comfortable for the neck. Take a beautiful breath in, and on an exhale, reach the left arm up overhead, reaching tall. If you'd like to add on with the left arm up overhead, this will move into a balanced posture by lifting the left leg up. Placing the left foot back onto the mat if it's elevated. Next in-breath, left arm will come back up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, we'll bring the left hand back down to the ground, squaring back off to the mat. Left knee will return back to the mat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale to a neutral spine. Right leg will come back, right toes onto the ground, right heel pressing away. From here, we'll bring the right instep of the foot down to the ground and kickstand the left leg out to the side. Take a deep breath in. We'll extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. The chest is open and proud. Gaze is wherever is comfortable for the neck, either down, out, or up. If you'd like to add on, take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we'll reach the right arm forward overhead, feeling a beautiful stretch all the way from the right hip out to the right fingertips. If you'd like to add on a balance from here, we'll lift the right leg up to hip height. Next breath, we'll place the right foot back onto the ground. Then inhale the right arm up overhead. And on an exhale, we'll bring the right hand back down to the ground, squaring back to the mat. Right knee comes back to the mat. Exhale into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to a neutral position. From here, we're going to now step the right foot forward. Right foot will come in between your hands. You'll notice a 90-degree angle of both the front leg and the back leg coming to either your fingertips or blocks, or anything you'd like to use as blocks today. Then from here, if you'd like to add on, we'll bring one or both hands up to the front knee. If you'd like to add on, we'll bring the chest more upright. If you'd like to add on more, we'll bring the arms up overhead. Extending long towards the ceiling, reaching tall. On an exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center, clasping the palms as they press into each other, pressing and feeling through the chest. Take a deep breath in to lengthen the spine, and on an exhale, rotate towards the right knee. We'll then bring left elbow to the outside of right knee. When you get there, we'll then press into the outside of the right leg as we open the chest even further towards the right. Next in-breath, we'll come all the way up and untwist. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the ground. From here, we're going to wiggle the toes forward, one whole distance of the foot,
so where the toes once were, the heel now is, and you'll notice we're no longer in a 90-degree angle in the back leg, but we still are in the front leg. So pressing down into either your blocks or the floor, feeling a beautiful stretch in the hip flexors as we sink into the back hip. If you'd like to add on, we'll bring one or both hands to the front knee. If you'd like to add on more, it'd be bringing the torso more upright, pressing the knee away. And if you'd like to add on more, it'd be bringing the arms up overhead. If anyone would really like to add on more, we'll curl the back toes under and extend the back leg. Pressing through the back heel if the back leg is extended, pressing down through the front heel, reaching up through the fingertips. Breath is smooth and steady. On an exhalation, we'll fold forward. If the leg is lifted, we'll bring the left knee back down to the ground. From here, we're going to straighten the front leg as we shift weight now back over the left leg. Your choice to keep the right toes onto the mat or maybe peel the right toes up, flexing the right foot, drawing the toes towards the shin. So feeling a beautiful stretch in the back of the leg, all the way from the calf up to the hamstring. Placing the right foot back onto the mat. We'll bring both hands inside of the right foot and step the right knee back. Coming back to find the neutral position of hands and knees. Exhaling to cat. Inhaling forward to cow. Exhaling to a neutral spine. Inhale here. And on an exhale, we'll step the left foot forward in between the hands. 90-degree angle of both the front and the back legs. If you'd like to add on, from here we'll place one or maybe both hands onto the front knee. If you'd like to add on more on an in-breath, we'll press the front knee away as we sit the torso upright. If you'd like to add on more, one or both hands will reach up overhead. We're reaching the fingers up tall, feeling as though you're being lengthened through the whole side body. And from here, if you'd like to add on, we'll come to a twist, bringing the hands together at heart center, pressing the palms together, feeling the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and on an exhale, we'll twist towards the left leg, bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, and then press into the hands as the right elbow comes into the left knee, opening the chest even more. On your next in-breath, we'll come up. Exhale, unwind, bringing the hands down on either side of the front foot. From here, we're going to wiggle the toes forward, bringing the heel to where the toes once were, sinking into the back hip flexor. Staying on either your fingertips, palms, or a prop of some kind. Feeling the hip flexor of the back leg. And if you would like to add on from here, we'll bring one or both hands to the front thigh. If you'd like to add on more, we'll press the thigh away, lengthening the torso upright, crown of the head working towards the ceiling, chest is proud. One more addition here is perhaps bringing the arms all the way up overhead. If you really want to add a little extra to your practice today, perhaps curling the back toes under and extending the back leg long, pressing through the back heel as you straighten the right leg. And whether your right knee's on the ground or the leg is straight, from here we'll fold forward, bringing one hand on either side of the front foot. Bring the right knee to the ground if it's lifted. From here, shift the weight back. So you're at a 90-degree angle over the back leg as you straighten the front leg. You can either keep the left toes onto the mat or maybe peel the left toes up, feeling a beautiful stretch from the calf all the way up the hamstring. And placing the left toes back onto the mat, Left hand comes inside of the left leg as you step the left knee back next to the right, coming into that neutral all fours position. Exhale into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale into a neutral spine. Walking the hands one hand distance forward of where they are right now. From here, we'll then lean forward, placing weight into the hands, curl the toes under, straightening through the legs to the top of a push-up. From this plank position, we'll then bend through the knees and bring the chest towards the thighs into crouching. Then begin to straighten the legs, keeping the chest as close to the thighs as possible. Coming into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we'll come forward to the top of a push-up once again, dropping down to the knees, spreading the toes together and the knees apart. We'll push back to a wide-legged child's pose. Forehead coming to the ground. Next in-breath, walk the hands all the way back up towards the knees. We'll remove the blanket or the towel out from underneath you and set it off to the side. From here, we'll bring the buttocks to the ground and extend the legs out long, centering yourself onto your mat. When you get there, removing any flesh away from the sit bones so you're evenly on the bony landmarks that are the sit bones, pressing the hands down into the mat, the spine up long, length through the crown, length down through the sit bones and out through the heels. Palms of the hands also pressing to the mat. Then on your next in-breath, we'll bring the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And on an exhalation, hinge forward with a flat back. When you can't come forward anymore, we'll bring the hands down towards the legs, the feet, or the mat, wherever you like. With the hands holding onto the legs or the mat or the feet, we'll then pull the chest more forward, keeping the spine long. If you begin to feel a lot of tension in the back of your legs, bend your knees slightly. You'll still feel something in the hamstring muscles, but we'll remove any of that possibility of strain. Next in-breath, come all the way up and allow the hands to slowly come up the legs as you roll all the way back onto the back. When you get there, allow the spine to settle for just a moment. Take a deep breath in. On an exhalation, draw the knees up towards the chest, using the hands to hug the knees in. If it would feel good, gently rock a few times from side to side. Then pausing any rocking you may be doing. From here, we'll place the hands onto the kneecaps and allow the knees to fall arm's distance away from the body, bringing the arms out to the side in a T. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhalation, allow your knees to drop over to the left. You may notice that the right arm wants to lift off of the mat to help the right arm come back down. We'll first pick up the left, set down the right, and then the left. If this is too intense in your lower back, you can begin to lower your legs a little further down. So the closer they are to your left hand, the more intense this will be in the spine. On your next in-breath, we'll draw the knees back up through center. And on an exhale, we'll drop the knees now over to the right. With the knees over to the right, you may notice the left arm wants to lift to help it down. Pick up the right knee, or the right shoulder, and then set down the left first before the right. On your next in-breath, we'll draw the knees all the way back up to center. Then use the hands to hug the knees in one final time. Then from here, we'll extend the legs up towards the ceiling, flexing in the feet. And then slowly bend the knees. We'll place the feet onto the floor. From here, we're going to find Shavasana, or corpse pose, final relaxation. So either keeping the feet on the floor with the knees bent, maybe allowing the knees to drop in towards each other if there's any tension in the lower back. Or you may wish to lengthen the legs out long. Arms are comfortably down by your side. From here, just letting go of any tensions you may be holding. Letting go of any control of the breath. Allowing the eyes to close and the jaw to soften as you melt into the mat. Staying in Shavasana as long as feels good and right for you. When you feel complete, however, gently bend your knees and place your feet onto the floor. And then roll over to your favorite side, using your upper arm to cradle your head. When you're ready, gently press yourself up to a comfortable upright seated position, perhaps allowing the eyes to remain closed. The spine is long and proud. And either bringing your hands to your legs, palms up to receive energy, or palms down to ground. Or if you'd like to follow with my loving kindness closing, bringing your hands together at heart center with your thumbs gently touching your breastbone. May your heart be filled with love, peace, kindness, and compassion. Allow your thumbs to float up and to touch your lips. May only kind, loving, peaceful, compassionate words pass from your lips. Allow your thumbs to float up and to touch your third eye, or the space in between your eyebrows. May only kind, loving, peaceful, compassionate thoughts fill your mind. Allowing your hands to float up overhead. May all of your peace, love, kindness, and compassion shower down upon you and then go out to your friends, families, loved ones, strangers, enemies, to all beings in need, all beings who are suffering. Slowly and gently bringing your hands back down to heart center, taking with a little bit of the universal peace, love, kindness, and compassion, and placing it into your heart where it resides always. Thank you for honoring me with your practice. Thank you for honoring me with your presence. And thank you for allowing me to share my teacher's teachings with you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Namaste.